guitar friends, welcome to All About Guitar Academy. Bob Strom here, just having some fun on my old Seagull acoustic guitar playing some blues. So today I thought I would share this little riff with you, take it apart and show you how you too can also learn to play some blues, and that's coming right up. Hey guitar friend, before we get started on today's lesson, if somebody's told you you're too old, you're too young, you're too this, you're too that to learn how to play guitar, or if you're just coming back to guitar after a long hiatus, or if you've had injuries, or if you're just starting out on guitar and you just need some help, make sure you download my Fast Start Kit. You can get it here at my website, bobstrom.com. And it includes an ebook, it includes a gear guide, and it includes 6 weeks of beginner guitar lessons, all for free. So make sure you download that, and let's get started on this lesson. So what I'm doing here, I am playing an E major chord, and I'm finger picking with just 2 fingers. Yeah, I'm just using my thumb and my index finger. I may also alternate from time to time to my middle finger, but for the sake of this video, I want to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm going to try to stick to 2 fingers here. So on the E major, when I'm coming into this E major chord, I'm doing a hammer on here with finger number 1 onto fret number 1 of string number 3. So I'm coming down on that note to play the E major. So it's open E and then the hammer on. Then I play the open B string, string number 2. So, all right, so my thumb is kind of sticking to the bass notes. My index finger is sticking to everything else. So I'll play the riff again, just at regular speed. And you'll notice that when my pinky hits the note here, I'm also playing the open E string with my thumb. So I've got my index finger playing string 2, and my thumb is hitting the open E string. So I'll do that again, real slow. Then we hit the open E string number 1. Or you can hit string 1 and 2, it doesn't matter, like I did. But I'll do that one more time. All right, and then while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and take finger number 3 and do a hammer-on pull-off to the open E string. So it's just like that, okay? Now let's go to the next part. So on the next part, we do the same thing, but when we hit with our pinky, we're going to play the open B string instead of the E string. So we're going to play string 2 instead of string 1. I'll show you what I mean. So from the beginning. All right, so you see the first time I hit the open E string, second time I hit the open B string. So let's put all that together really slow. Here we go. Okay, next thing we're going to do is go to what we call an A7 chord, used in a lot of blues stuff. And so we're going to do from the E major to the A7 now. We're going to continue to finger pick. And this is kind of interesting the way I do this. It's like, so what I'm doing, I'm keeping the beat with my thumb, and then I'm playing the other 2 strings up here. And sometimes I might play all 3 with my index finger. So when we switch to the A7, it's like, then we're hammering onto that G note here again. I'll do that again. And then we go back into the beginning of the riff. one time, and now we're going to go to a B major bar chord. So just like we did on the A7, we're going to play the bass notes with our thumb and then the higher notes with our index finger. Then we go down a half step to a B flat and then back to the A7. Hammer on and then back into that E major. Now we're going to do a B7 chord. It looks like this. We're going to walk up to it with the open A string and then fret number 1 of string 5, which is a B flat, and then a B, and we make that B7. So it's E major and then the B7. All right, I'm going to walk you through the whole riff again really slow. And keep in mind, we're going to be using E major to start. Then we're going to be going to the A7. And we're also going to be using this B major chord and B flat. And then the A7 again. And then we're going to go back into the E major. All right, and the rest of it is just finger picking with 2 fingers, thumb and index finger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. And what's really cool about that little riff there is you can then go into something else, like what I've used to do on stage and stuff, is go into a simple blues riff right after that one. Something like that. You know, the possibilities are endless. You can just stick to that 12-bar blues type of arrangement and use those chords, E major or E7, A7, that B major, and that, don't forget about the B7 to end it. So have fun with this little chord progression on the blues and the finger picking part, and make sure you get my Fast Start Kit. It's totally free. Get it at my website right down here. And also make sure that you check out the rest of my videos here at All About Guitar Academy at YouTube. And I'll see you in the next video.